One of the world's most active volcanoes spewed lava into the air for a second straight day on Tuesday. The eruption of Kilauea volcano on Hawaii's Big Island has stayed within the mountain summit caldera inside Hawaii Volcanoes National Park. No homes were threatened. Molten rock began shooting from the volcano before dawn on Monday when fissures opened in the caldera floor and propelled lava 295 feet into the air. The red liquid formed tall fountains and then spread across 650 acres. The Hawaiian Volcano Observatory estimated the lava was about 1 yard thick. Scientists expect activity to fluctuate in the coming days. The lava paused Monday afternoon but fountains re-emerged Tuesday morning. The eruption occurred in an area that's been closed to the public since 2007 due to hazards including crater wall instability and rockfalls. Visitors to the park were able to watch the foundations at a distance from an overlook spot. This eruption is the sixth in Kilauea's summit caldera since 2020. Hawaii Volcanoes National Park encompasses the summits of two of the world's most active volcanoes, Kilauea and Mauna Loa. Kilauea also erupted in June and September. Two people were rescued and a third swam to safety after a California pier under construction partially collapsed and fell into the ocean Monday as the state's central coast was pounded by heavy surf from a major storm expected to bring hurricane-force winds to the seas off the Pacific Northwest, authorities said. Residents were warned to stay away from low-lying areas near the beaches around the Santa Cruz Wharf, about 70 miles south of San Francisco, as the storm rapidly gained strength. The storm's high surf and flooding prompted the city of Capitola, some 4 miles east of the wharf along the Monterey Bay, to order guests at a waterfront hotel to evacuate if they had ocean-facing units. Residents in the city's business district were told to shelter in place or leave the area immediately. In Santa Cruz, lifeguards rescued 2 people from the water after a section of the pier collapsed, officials said. No one had serious injuries, Mayor Fred Keeley said.
Roughly 12:44 this afternoon, a segment of the end of our municipal wharf fell into the ocean.
Today at about 12:45, the Santa Cruz Wharf was hit as part of this swell event with large waves, and we lost, we believe, approximately about 150 feet of the end of the wharf. So that included the restroom building, some equipment that was out there staged as part of the construction site, as part of the renovation of the wharf, in response to the last 2 years of storms. So in the midst of that project, again, hit by another storm this weekend, or today, Monday.
The personnel that fell into the water were rescued, 2 by our folks, 1 self-rescued. And there are no serious injuries involved in that. and we believe that everyone who went into the water is now accounted for and safe. Some of the pilings and piers that were destroyed and washed away are in the ocean, and they are serious, serious hazards for people and for any kind of navigation. So we're asking people not to be in the water, not to be on the beach, not to have their vehicles, their boats or other devices out in the water. These are massive piers which weigh hundreds and hundreds of pounds apiece and are being driven by the Pacific Ocean. That is not something that we think folks ought to mess around with. We encourage people to stay out of the water until further notice. And we are anticipating that what is coming towards us is more serious than what was there this morning. This is going to be high tide at a time when we have king tides and all kinds of other activities out there in the Pacific Ocean.